It is a beautiful Thursday morning, the 13th day in the month of November, year 2025. Welcome to the Break It On paper review right here on the 32 FM 94.9, where you're going to make sense of the stories making rounds on the national dailies. It will be no different. We'll be checking out the front pages of our national dailies. Thereafter, get to have some questions from our in-house analysts, and at some point, get your own reaction as well. But I'd like to remind you that we are live on Facebook. It is 32 FM 94.9. No point though. 32 949 Fenya. So 32 FM 949 Fenya is the platform where you can drop your reaction and let us know what you think about the stories making rounds this morning. Let me say good morning first off to Elder Femi Olukole.
ADEOLA, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good
How
to
are you
have
today?
Doing great. Doing
Great.
very, very, very fine. All right, without further ado, let's go straight into our national dailies. I'd like to kickstart with the Punch newspaper. We had this conversation yesterday about Wike and a naval officer. Now, the list story says Wike naval officer clash, ex-generals, the film as federal government orders probe. And also we have this Bamidele Kalu Difa on alleged plot to impeach Akpabio. National Assembly approves Bola Tinubu's 1.15 trillion domestic loan proposal. That's also on the Punch newspaper. Federal government, the scrap mother tongue as teaching language in primary schools. And also Lagos announces 8-month traffic diversion on Lekki-Ajah corridor. Federal government strengthens marshals to curb illicit mining. EFCC arraigns ex-exhibit keeper for $11,900 theft. Kanu approaches, that's Nnamdi Kanu. He approaches appeal court to stop November 20 terrorism judgment. And also Sache alcohol ban threatens over 5 million jobs coming from Manufacturers Association of Nigeria. OPEC report shows Nigeria underproducing crude again. President Bola Tinubu approves repair of 2 federal roads in Ekiti. The People's Democratic Party, they insist on Ibadan Convention amid court orders, and also strike meet demands in 10 days, ASU warns the federal government. Diri persuades deputy to withdraw suit, join All Progressive Congress. And also we have this one saying Lagos State promises procurement transparency on the new tax regime. And this one also says protesters occupy Cross River All Progressive Congress Secretariat, demand the chairman's resignation. Now, this is coming from the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo. It says, my critics are now praising me. And that's on Punch newspaper. Mutfuang Adeleke present the 2026 budget to lawmakers. Bayelsa community seeks inclusion in Nembe Brass Road project. Oil exploration, federal government urged to protect Ogoni right. All on the Punch newspaper. Now let's move away from the Punch. Let's check out what we have on the Vanguard newspaper. On the Vanguard this morning, the lead story says President Bola Tinubu backs NGE's proposal for media tax relief and VAT exemption. Wike, no officer or soldier on lawful duty will be punished, coming from Defense Minister. The People's Democratic Party court extends order permitting national convention till Friday. And this one says Nigeria's economy expands 11th consecutive month. Sports scene, 2026 FIFA World Cup playoff, Nigeria versus Gabon. Super Eagles under pressure, undeterred. Yahaya Bello's trial, Kogi's cashier withdrew $1 billion in tranches. A witness said that yesterday. Police kill 1 bandit, arrest 3 others in Kebbi State. Lakurawa strike. Pregnant woman, 4 others killed in fresh attack on Sokoto village. The business saying Naira depreciate to 1,465 Naira per dollar in parallel market. ECOWAS court urges member state to uphold rule of law. And that's that about that on the stories on the Vanguard. Don't forget, it is Break It On paper review on a 32 FM 94.9 checking out the headlines. Now, the Nigerian Tribune, today, 13th of November, Damagun-led National Working Committee affirms Saturday's convention. They blame the All Progressive Congress for the PDP crisis, alleges plot for one-party state. Convention will go as scheduled on Saturday, so says the committee. Court extend interim order. All of these on page 2. And this on page 20, President Bola Tinubu approves construction of Itawure, Aramoko, Ado-Ekiti, and Aramoko, Ijero-Ifaki roads. That's 2 roads in Ekiti. On page 21, Okpebolo Hills, Edo Ribet reels out transformational achievement across key sectors. And this says, Marking is making Ibadan livable, Obasanjo says at the inauguration of Mega Bus Terminal. The governor says Circular Road will become Oyo State economic backbone. And that's on page 3. On page 4, senators clash over delineation of words in Worry by INEC. And the final one, I am tired of moving motions without result. Benue State lawmaker lament rising EDA's killings. And that's all that on the Nigerian Tribune. We are live on Facebook. Don't forget, you can drop your comment already. And the story caught your attention already. Let's know. And then react to the story. All right, the Cable newspaper. Federal government adopt English language for child education. Scrap mother tongue policy. EFCC ghost of fires officer accused of stealing 22 million exhibit. And also we have this one saying, despite not meeting OPEC quota in 3 months, Nigeria remains Africa's top oil producer. Also, this President Bola Tinubu to editors use criticism to build and not destroy Nigeria. Dangote signs deal to invest over $1 billion in Zimbabwe. National embarrassment. Peter Obi speaks on Wike's face-off with military officer. And it says ICPC secures conviction of 2 National Assembly staff over 4.8 million job scam. And also Nnamdi Kanu files motion to stop judgment in terrorism trial. The final paper before we go on a quick advert break, we have this one on Daily Trust. I lost 120 million goods cash to market fire. That's coming from a Kano trader. And this one says, driver arrested as Ilio stolen from Kano deputy governor's convoy is recovered. Genocide claim, Donald Trump urged to withdraw threat against Nigeria. And also we have beyond the fracas of the soldier and the minister. You want to check that out on the Daily Trust. Senate approved President Bola Tinubu's request to borrow 1.15 trillion. And also genocide claim, Murik asked Tinubu to fire Amukwita. And also Wike's outburst, who would defend every officer on lawful duty, so says Defense Minister. At this point, we need to go on a quick advert break. When we come back, you get to hear the voice of Elder Femi Olukunle to make sense of the stories and making rounds. Don't go anywhere. It is Breaking Down Paper Review on 32 FM 94.9. My name is ADEOLA Ibrahim.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how I make a milky bowl of golden morn.
Yay!
I like to have my golden morn in a bowl first, then pour some warm water. I just stare and watch it turn into milky, nutritious enjoyment.
But when did you add milk?
I'm using Golden Morn 3-in-1, so no need to add milk.
So delicious, Mommy.
Golden Morn 3-in-1 comes with milk inside already. Get it for your family today. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Now is a good time for Weather for Two. You are probably thinking about you and you know who. But what if Weather for Two meant something even better for you? What if it meant getting the perfect pair, data and airtime? the amazing collabo for you? Stay connected like never before with the Glow Collabo bundle. Get amazing data and talk time in one powerful package. For just 1,000 naira, enjoy 20 minutes of talk time and 1.25 gigabytes of data. With 2,000 naira, get 40 minutes of talk time and 3 gigabytes of data. Or go big with 5,000 naira for 100 minutes of talk time and a massive 12.5 gigabytes of data. To activate, simply dial *312# or use the Glow Cafe app. Terms and conditions apply.
Indomie Eat and Win promo.
Láti ra pálí Indomie jẹ́ kí o sì gba ẹ̀bùn kí o sì wá nọ́mbà ìkọ̀kọ̀ kí o wá lọ sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára www.indomie.ng/eatandwin. Fi nọ́mbà ìkọ̀kọ̀ rẹ sí orí àtẹ yìí kí o lè ní àǹfààní àti gba àwọn ẹ̀bùn ọ̀fẹ́ amóríwú. Àwọn 10 tó bá yege jùlọ lórí àtẹ yìí ní àǹfààní ẹ̀bùn amóríwú àti mílíọ̀nù kan náírà fún ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ fún ẹnìkan tó bá perégedé jùlọ bí o bá ṣe ra Indomie. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o lè ní àǹfààní àti yege tó olùkéde Indomie noodles, oúnjẹ aládùn tó ṣe ara lóore.
One day now, one day. Walk no go rest deep. Say you still fit go on holiday. Make you know they complain. Retire in grand style. Make it worth your while. Choose a partner that won't stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. To live a life that you dream for you. We don't go for your head.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
To open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to stir. Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand up pouch.
So much in love.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong. Finish strong.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes, double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star double cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie double cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ó ga o, gbogbo ìgbà tí mo bá fi owó ránṣẹ́ tàbí gbowó wọlé, fíám, wọ́n kàn máa fa oríṣiríṣi owó yọ lọ́wọ́ mi ni. Owó àláàtì, owó ìfowóránṣẹ́ àti owó lórí pé mo san bíìlì pẹ̀lú. Mo kàn láàánú ènìyàn rárá o.
Ṣé o ti gbọ́ pé pẹ̀lú Smart Cash o lè fi owó ránṣẹ́ sí ilé ìfowópamọ́ mìíràn, san gbogbo bíìlì rẹ kó dẹ̀ tún gba àláàtì, gbogbo rẹ̀ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́.
Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́?
Kódà wọ́n tún máa san ìdá 15 owó èlérí fún ẹ lórí owó tí o bá fi pamọ́ lọ́dún.
Ṣé lóòótọ́? Àwẹ̀ fọ́nà mi. Báwo ni mo ṣe máa darapọ̀ mọ́ Smart Cash?
Ó yá ká lọ. Kàn tẹ *939# tàbí kí o dáńlóòdù áàpù Smart Cash lónìí kí o lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbádùn gbogbo ìdúnàdúrà rẹ láì ní owó àfikún kankan. Smart Cash, money matter na sense. Smart Cash wá látọwọ́ ADEOLA.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world. Shout it on the rooftop of Cocoa. Shout it
Shout it across every school in the brown roof city of Ibadan.
Let everyone know it's that time of the year.
Indomie Eat and Win promo.
Jáàtì ra pálí Indomie jẹ́ kí o sì gba ẹ̀bùn kí o sì wá nọ́mbà ìkọ̀kọ̀rí kí o wá lọ sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára www.indomie.ng/eatandwin. Fi nọ́mbà ìkọ̀kọ̀ rẹ sí orí àtẹ yìí kí o lè ní àǹfààní àti gba àwọn ẹ̀bùn ọ̀fẹ́ amóríwú. Àwọn 10 tó bá yege jùlọ lórí àtẹ yìí ní àǹfààní ẹ̀bùn amóríwú àti mílíọ̀nù kan náírà fún ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ fún ẹnìkan tó bá perégedé jùlọ bí o bá ṣe ra Indomie. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o lè ní àǹfààní àti yege tó olùkéde Indomie noodles oúnjẹ aládùn tó ṣe ara lóore.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, dirty uniforms and shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
32 FM 94.9.
Minutes gone past 6. Welcome back to Break It Down Paper Review on a 32 FM 94.9. Now we're moving on to the conversation segment. We'll pick a few stories as a hot topic for the morning. 𝐿 again, good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me this morning.
All right, I would want us to start, and that will be very concise. I don't want us to dwell too much on that story because I think we had a conversation yesterday. So we just, have a concise look at the development, the clash between Nyesom Wike and a naval officer. He has drawn reactions from ex-generals, and the federal government is ordering a probe. Beyond the investigation, what does it say about civil-military relationship? Even IGP mentioned something that the police have no business in escorting people for land recovery. So I want your reaction on the level of discipline and mutual respect between political leaders and security agencies in Nigeria. Very concise.
I don't think there is a problem between the political leaders and security operatives in the country. We cannot use one case to make a sweeping generalization. So Wike is a man known for his own personal idiosyncrasy. And Wike unfortunately handled that matter very, very badly. What Wike was doing was right. It was, or let me say it is in his capacity as the FCT minister to determine who acquired plots of land legitimately or otherwise. That officer Yerima was doing the legitimate thing, because in the military you obey the last order. Let's assume that general, officer Yerima, is a JS2 officer. It is if a JS3 officer comes who is a step ahead of him, he can send him out of that place because he must obey the last order. But the general that sent him to go to that place will have a day with that GS3 officer, not Wike. The only civilian that could send that man away from that place, that officer, is the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as the Commander-in-Chief. So he was not bound to take orders from Wike at all. So in the military, they don't do that. And those who are talking, I read a lawyer talking against this thing. I think in the GNS, in our universities and polytechnics, they should let a course be floated to know the thinking and the habits in the military, in the services rather, so that people will not just be talking anyhow. So if you remember in 1988, there was a fracas between MK Abiola family and Air Force officers in Lagos, in Ikeja. Ayodeji, one of the sons of Abiola, had a minor accident with a Lance Corporal in the Air Force. And that thing degenerated into a situation where Air Force officers had to go to Abiola's house, and they made a mess of that family. Abiola's friend was the military president, and there was nothing they could do. So for Wike to be insulting that guy, that you are foolish, you are stupid, shut up, it was an embarrassment on the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That boy was not, that officer rather, was not there on his own volition. He was ordered to be there. And it is only a superior order that will take him there. And that order could not have come from a civilian like Wike. So Wike had no business with that guy. He has business with the retired chief of naval staff that sent that boy there. So when he met that block, what Wike ought to have done is to take a retreat and let the interministerial contact be established between his own ministry and the Ministry of Defense, and get this thing ironed out. And then he was arguing when there was somebody, you were in primary school, and that is, he condescended so low. And Wike is known to be so loquacious and egoistic, and he has displayed it. So it's embarrassing, this government, I must say, because what he ought to do with absolute maturity, he uses egotism and loquaciousness to embarrass Nigeria. So if anybody is praising Wike for this, I think it's wrong. Wike was right to demand what he demanded, but it's not from that guy. That guy could not supply what he was looking for.
All right, like I said, we'll not do it too much. Though I know there was a video that surfaced online as well, where Babaji Sanwo-Olu and a military officer was also having like a clash of authority, where the security officer was saying that I take orders from somebody, I can't listen, and Sanwo-Olu was saying, no, I'm telling you this, and the soldier was saying, no, I can't listen to you, Mr. Governor. Yeah. But away from that, the National Assembly has approved President Bola Tinubu's 1.15 trillion domestic loan request, and this comes days after the clearing of another multi-billion-dollar external borrowing. I think we raised that last week, that as of last week, they hadn't approved it, but now it has been approved. Now, do you think Nigerians should be worried about the country's growing debt profile, or you think we should trust the president that we have given the mandate to him and allow him do it the way he wants to do it?
He cannot be allowed to do it the way he wants to do it, because the humongous debt that we have in this country will be paid by even the fourth generation yet to be born. So because when you are a nation and you are a debtor nation, you are tied to the apron of the nations that gave you the benefit of owing debt. So you are not free. Economically, we are not free. We are not independent. We don't have economic sovereignty. So that is why we cannot allow him to do it the way he likes, because he claims to be doing it on our behalf. We sent him there, and when we see what is wrong, then we must talk. Sometime this year, I think it was in August, when he said that Nigeria had made so much money that we mapped out to make this year, and then there was no need to borrow. I think he said internally. Now we are now borrowing internally. We are borrowing both internally and externally, and then we still generate money. I remember when he wanted to present before he presented the budget to the National Assembly. That budget was tinkered with about 3 times. First 47 trillion, later 49 trillion, later finally 50 something trillion, maybe 54 or something. So, and it got to 50 something trillion because they claimed that customs and some other agencies made more money. So if those ones are still making money, if we are still being taxed from various angles, multiple taxation, what is happening? Why are we so much in love with borrowing? I remember during Buhari administration, that minister of finance was saying that we had not reached, gone beyond the limits that we had to borrow. And they kept borrowing, and we didn't know what they did with the money. So I think President Bush should be afraid of what is going to become of this nation because of this incessant borrowing And we cannot allow him to we cannot keep quiet and allow him to keep borrowing, because we are even being embarrassed.
All right, now let's move on to other headlines. I mean, this one caught my attention as well, about the federal government. They've now scrapped the use of mother tongue as a language of instruction in primary schools. It is a major shift because at some point there's a policy that is meant to preserve our local languages. So I want to ask you, now that they've scrapped the use of mother tongue, now English language is the only language accepted in primary schools. Do you see this as a progressive move to standardize education, or a setback that could further disconnect children from their cultural root?
Honestly, there is confusion. I can neither say it is good nor say it is bad. Okay. I remember that it was late Professor Babs Fafunwa that came out with that experiment. He gathered children while he was a lecturer at the then University of Ife also. He gathered them together and they trained them in mother tongue, Yoruba language. And they performed better than those who were trained in English language. That goes to show that if teachers properly handle these children in mother tongue, they will perform well. If you go to India, if you go to China, you will see that all through their educational institutions, they use their languages, mother tongue, not English, not anything. But their own local languages to train. So if you want to go to their university, you first learn their language first. So, and look at China today. They are up there. Look at India today. In medicine, in pharmacy, in everything, you find them. So that means it is not it's not bad to train children in mother tongue. However, look at the quality of the children we have in primary school and secondary school in Nigeria today. Most of them could hardly write their names correct, spell their names correctly, because they use mother tongue to teach them. So it is because this thing is not handled well by our teachers. That is why it is not an offense. It is not bad in itself to train them in mother tongue. But teachers are not doing it well. Professor Fafunwa did it well. So I think I'm going to be on the same page with the federal government on this until our teachers are trained to handle this case very well, because our children are just not there. They don't even know what they are doing. They cannot spell their names, not to talk of understanding questions in English language.
All right, a lot is going on for the People's Democratic Party. They're saying their convention will go on as scheduled on Saturday, and they're saying APC is the reason for their crisis, right? And also Makinde, he says the circular road will become Oyo State economic backbone. A lot of Nigerians, residents of Oyo State particularly, they've been protesting over this now. But he's saying he has come to stay, and that circular road will become the state economic backbone. How do you mix? It is 7 o'clock. It is 7 o'clock already. I didn't even take the time. It is 7. Okay, maybe when we come back, just get a minute's reaction from Elder Femi locally. Don't forget we're live on Facebook. It is 32 FM 949 Fenyi. My name is ADEOLA IBRAHIM. We'll be back shortly to get your reactions as well. Don't go anywhere.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM 94.9, the antidote to depression.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop and is it to stir? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Further.
I'm in love.
Kia tomato mix in a new standard pouch.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did he grow up?
That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NAN-KID 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NAN-KID 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Cleanliness is the first step to a healthy life. Calling on all listeners, fans, and supporters of 32FM 94.9 to join us at the popular Bodija Market. Come 22nd of this month for her third edition of the 𝐃𝐈𝐒 Clean campaign. 32FM in partnership with the Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Health, and Oyo Ruwasa will be mopping the Bodija Market clean from 7 a.m. on the 22nd of this month. Join us to ensure a clean environment, healthy and dignified living. Don't forget, a clean environment begins with you. Clean Ibadan is proudly sponsored by Aspira and Hypo.
What you're about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini Ninja Pepper flavor. Yeah. Mini Ninja Pepper flavor. Chris. Heat.
Mini Pepper Ninja flavor. Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini Me Noodles Ninja Pepper flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini Me Noodles Ninja Pepper flavor. Slap it like it's hot.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes, double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star double cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie double cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong. Finish strong.
32 FM
94.9.
Welcome back. It is Breaking On Paper Review on the 32 FM 94.9 with ADEOLA, IBRAHIM, and Elder Femi Olukule. Before we go to our listeners, just a minute, let's be straight with that minute. About the circular road, Seyi Makinde has said that this will become a huge project for Oyo State. He said that's while they were commissioning the terminals, the two terminals in Oyo State, but particularly yesterday.
Well, I read something that Adelabu said about circular road. Adelabu said if other previous governors were to implement that project, they would do what she is doing. And that is saying that if he were to be in power, he would do the same thing. He said something to the fact that that place had been acquired by government before, and that it is to have a new Ibadan that is not like Ogbere, like Idioson, like all those clumsy areas of Ibadan. He said if care is not taken, that place will be a replica of what we are having now. And then Ibadan has to develop and catch up with developed cities around the world, that they want to open up that place for civility and newness. He then said something. He said Seyi should be magnanimous, that the villages and the houses that this thing is consuming, that it should not bring them down. It should let them exist. That there will be a kind of something that will show the people that yes, this is a decoration, an emblem, beautiful emblem on what Ibadan is. That it should not erase those villages and should not pull down houses. So I am now adding to it that Governor Ķeyi Mákindé's government should please show mercy, compensate people adequately, and if it is not necessary to have up to 500 meters, please, if you can reduce the length, reduce it so that we don't have people dying because of their property.
All right, thank you so much, ADEOLA Kule. Now we want to get your reaction. 0906-2009-49, 0906-2009-49, alternatively 0809-7009-49, 0809-7009-49, or 0705-5009-49. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the show. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Dela.
Good morning, sir. What's the name?
To our power in the studio. More divine power to he really spoke to I'm not sure it's from Manara regarding the circular rules. What Harry said, I think I absolutely agree with him. So I want to join to appeal to our governor. As you all know that our governor is a listening governor, he have a good heart. So the best thing is that those people in that corridor, you should discuss, like what the governor said yesterday, that you go and engage them in the corridor side. Because those people that are protesting, there are some of them that they are integrated through politics, which is very bad. So may God guide our governor right to do useful for them. That's my own submission. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you. 0906-2009-49. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's the name?
I'm Joseph.
All right, Mr. Joseph. Let's hear your thoughts.
Hello?
Mr. Joseph, we can hear you. Let's hear your thoughts, sir.
Good morning. Hello?
Good morning, sir. Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Joseph. Mr. Joseph, do want to call back if you can. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my sister.
Good morning, sir.
Ade from UI.
Good to have you.
And the officer Yerima, I want to comment on between wiki. You can see, I said this yesterday. I said, if I happen to be a member of Wike's family, I will go and give testimony in the church that he survived that. My sister, even if military want to discipline one of them, what do? They remove the uniform. Because that uniform is a symbol of the country. And somebody wake up, and even the president of the country, President Bola Tinubu, can never wake up and say, Elisima is a fool. No, they are calling the country a fool. The next thing is the military, the way they are trained, they do the normal thing to flush a person. But Wike was lucky to have met an educated, refined, a very decent soldier. If we all these uneducated ones, the country would have been another different mood now. And everyone will now fall.
Okay.
How do you see it?
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ade from UI. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
What's the name, sir?
Can't hear you.
You can hear us. Can you hear us like this? Oh, my days. All right, let's go to Facebook. Mr. Oladele Idowu Joseph says, good morning, 32 FM. A river that forgets his source will dry up before its time. Our mother tongue is that source. Neglecting or abandoning it from a tender age is a silent doom waiting to happen to us. Thank you, Mr. Oladele Idowu Joseph. Honorable 𝐾𝐈𝐒𝐿 Dikrola says, when you hate someone or his principal, if that person did something good, you will still go against him because of the hatred you have for him. That's the situation to what happened between Wike and that naval officer. However, that's just the tip from the iceberg. From the military, are they being the coup when successfully Wike is performing functions assigned to him by his principal, Mr. President, who is the head of everyone. Thank you, Honorable 𝐾𝐈𝐿 Dikrola. Sulaiman Sharif, good morning, sir. He says, good morning and kudos to everyone in the studio. Indigenous languages are better for communication and teaching. I still believe that using local language to teach complex subjects like mathematics, chemistry, physics, and other subjects that will make students understand better, especially those in remote villages. Countries with good educational system are using indigenous language to teach. That's why they excel, like China, Germany, Saudi Arabia. All right, thank you very much. Omoshebi Akoni Adeni says, good morning. We understand even if Lucifer engaged President Bola Tinubu and Nyesom Wike legally, we'll still blame Wike and Tinubu because of the personal hatred that we have for them. All right, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. The name?
Okay. You
All right,
know,
go on
I want
quickly.
to comment on the wiki and the officer. Just like what Mr. said. Even for a commission officer to be posted to be guiding land, you know, a commission officer is a very senior somebody. He's not supposed to be. If it's a military land, fine. But a private land for retired somebody, if you want to post, it should be the other rank. That is to tell you that even the officer will say, you know,
Right.
when you obey law, this will obey the last order. In the military, they say you obey lawful order. Lawful order. Even as a commission officer, you should know it's wrong. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. Appreciate you. I see your calls coming in, but we have to wrap up at this point. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed on the show this morning. We're back again tomorrow, 6:30 o'clock. All right, ADEOLA, you I saw you smile.
I'm just surprised by what he said.
Okay, but we have to do that quickly.
Lawful officer. Your officer, your senior will not order you and you say no in the military. So people must be taught the way military people think.
Okay.
Because it appears people don't know.
So when they say kill Nigerians, they go ahead.
If the officer says go and kill,
Kill.
that office, where the junior one will not examine the content of that order.
Okay.
So people must know so that you don't play with fire when you are dealing with the military.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, ADEOLA. Thank you so much, Nigerians, for contributing. My name is ADEOLA IBRAHIM. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Coming up is the Smart Kids Show with Auntie Sumbo. Don't go anywhere. It is 32 FM 94.9. My name is ADEOLA IBRAHIM.